All right, welcome everyone to the Master's Table today. Look, if you love macaroni and cheese, and I don't really know of anybody that don't, you're gonna love this dish, and this is just a little bit different of a macaroni and cheese, but it is so good you may not ever cook it like the old way anymore.
Well, it might not. Well, it's according if you like buffalo. If you like buffalo anything, you'll probably like this recipe. And if you don't like buffalo anything,
not buffalo meat now.
Yeah, no, not buffalo meat. Buffalo sauce, wing sauce, buffalo sauce. That's what we're talking about. I've done different variations of macaroni and cheese on the Master's Table. We've done traditional macaroni and cheese. We've done white cheddar macaroni and cheese. But today we're mixing it up. We're doing we did do a buffalo mac and cheese, but it was a regular. We're doing a white sharp cheddar buffalo mac today. Is what I call it. And if I told Tina if she'd let me have a food truck, this would be one of my staples right here. This would be one of my staples. This would be one of the meals of the day. Would be a buffalo mac because I love it so much. About like that tomato soup we done that time. I love the tomato soup and I love this buffalo mac. So if you think you might like this or might want to try this, you might want to hang out just for a little while because this is a good one right here. This is a good recipe. It's easy. No eggs in this. So y'all just come back and we're going to show you how to do it on the Master's Table. All right, Miss Cleveland, here it goes.
Yep, there it goes.
There it goes. There goes the butter. Y'all know it. We all buy some butter. What you need? You need something flat?
Give me a different kind of.
There's some right here in this drawer. There's some in here
kind
too.
that I like.
A flat one?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. You just do you, Miss Cleveland. You get what you want. We're gonna go ahead and get this butter going. Your butter gonna burn up. It's okay because you know what, we're going to put something else. No, it's okay. We're going to set it back on there in just a second. Let me see your spoon that you like. We're going to level it up just a little bit more. Y'all, that's bacon grease. That is. Okay, you can set it back on there now. Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. We'll go ahead and put you a little bit of. I'm putting just a little bit. This is buffalo, so we're using our all-purpose, but we're using the one that's got the red pepper in it. This has got a little bit of red pepper. It's not hot. It's just a little spicy. If you like it spicy, you'll love this. This all-purpose red, what I call it. All right, Miss Cleveland, go on and turn that up just a hair more now that you're gonna be stirring that. Turn it on up to about a medium high right there, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna build just a little bit of a roux. I want to let that. This is
I gotta sneeze.
I done it to you, hadn't I?
Excuse me.
That seasoning, you know what they say? My Cajun friends will tell you if you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. So we put some stuff in there. So, matter of fact, I got to get a little bit of that out of the cabinet over there, Tina. All right, now cut that now. That's doing what I want it to. Just cut it on a medium right there, and just keep stirring that. We don't want that to burn. We're just making a little light blonde roux.
A blonde roux.
A blonde roux, not a dark blue. A dark roux, dark blue, not a dark roux. Y'all know when we're getting ready to make gumbo and stuff, we cook that down to a dark. And so, being this is I said something about my Cajun friends. They'll appreciate that. That's a little bit of Creole in there, just a little bit. I just want some flavor. This is gonna be different today. This is gonna be some more good right here, Miss Cleveland. But
I believe it.
Just cook that down. Just keep stirring. No, you don't want it to burn. Just keep stirring. Keep stirring. This is very simple ingredients. Got my stuff laid out. I kind of put the star to show up here because this white sharp cheddar. I don't know what it is about it. I love all cheese. Tina says I'm cheesy, so I love cheese, but I love something about this sharp white cheddar cheese is different than what's the color? I'm colorblind. The other one, is it yellow, orangish, whatever? Regular cheddar cheese is orange.
Orange, like Reese said Marley's orange.
Okay, do what?
Reese said yesterday that Marley is orange.
She said Marley's orange.
That's our dog, Marley.
But pro tip number one, I always tell you, hear a lot of people talk about this. If you will grate or shred your own cheese, Miss Cleveland, slide that off just a little bit.
Yeah,
just keep it stirring. Like I say, we're gonna let it
now.
Well, that's what you want. That's what you want it to do. We're gonna let that cook just for a minute. If you'll grate or shred your own cheese, it is so much better. I know sometimes we all in a hurry and we got to just dump the bag. But when you can take time and grate your own cheese, it's always so much better. But last night I started, and I had one of those that you put the block in, got the little crank, and I don't have one of the electric ones. So if anybody out there has got one you don't like or you want to get me one, send me one of those little electric ones. I'd like to have one of those cheese graters. But I got about halfway through grinding, and the whole shaft arm that turns just fell out. It broke, so I had to wind up. Y'all know, if any of y'all grate cheese on a regular old grater, I done like 3.5 blocks of cheese last night, and I was like, my arm was about to break off. So that's a good tip though. Shred your own cheese and get you a grater. Get you one of those that you can, I've seen those online on social media. You can put it in and just let you hit the button and it just churns it out. So I really need one of those.
I didn't know
set
that.
Back on there. I just didn't want it to get too done. Turn that back up to about a medium high, just a little bit, because we're gonna start dumping some more stuff for this mac and cheese. Because there's no eggs, or there's no kind of binder like that in there, nothing but a little bit of a roux and cheese is what's going to be in this recipe today. Like I said, it's very simple. You probably already have regular cheese, and you can use different variations of cheese. If you don't want to go get the white cheddar, if you got a block of cheddar cheese, you can use that. But I will tell you this: this is one of the ingredients that's going to make it a little bit different, because this was a block, one of those half blocks round one of smoked Gouda. Then I'm gonna put some smoked Gouda in there, because, like I said, we're just trying to build some flavor. So, we're just trying to let that come to a little bit of a boil, and it's almost gonna turn into a gravy. But you got to keep stirring it. You got to keep moving. Now, cut it back down to medium. Now I want you to get it high.
Cut it up. Cut it down. Stir.
Yeah,
don't stir.
Yeah, stir. Don't stir. But
I follow directions very well.
Biscuits, so that'd be some good gravy for it right there. So now we're gonna start adding some. It's gonna cool off when I start putting it. Just keep stirring. Just keep stirring. We're gonna start with a couple of cups, and I'm just gonna look at it, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna start with about that much and let Tina. It's gonna get kind of like a big old thick paste, but it's gonna get better. It's gonna get. Just trust me, Miss Cleve. I know you're looking at it like, now, what in the world is that? But it's.
You said the cheese was the star of the show.
It is.
I thought I was.
Well, you are. You're the queen of the show. We just. Lord, you are the star. Okay, you got me.
You
Miss
be
Cleveland.
The star. You be the star karaoke.
That's right. That's right. It's what we used to be.
We used to be.
Lord,
we used to have a DJ business, y'all.
Years
Till
ago.
God got a hold of us.
That's right. When God got a hold of us, everything changed, didn't
Yep.
it? And if he get a hold of you, your life will change too.
Yep.
And if you need a change, you need to call him up. He's on. He's always on the main line. Tina, just keep on stirring. I know it's thick. I know if your arm gets tired, I'll stir a little bit. But it's just something about this, and I want to put some of this Gouda. Like I said, it gets like a paste. I don't know what I'm doing over here. It gets like a paste, and it gets kind of hard. So
yeah.
You want me to stir some? You okay?
No.
Okay. All right. I received that.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying. I know it's. Turn your heat back up. You've got your heat down. You're going to need your heat on up now. So you got to make that mess. It's going to turn into almost to like a liquid. I know it don't look like it will now, but it will once it gets warm enough.
It's got a little ways to go.
But you had your eye turned down. I didn't notice that.
Oh.
It'll be oops upside your head, Miss Cleveland. You ain't going to be able to sing.
Oh, Lord, help me.
I know. Just let it. Well, the more it heats, the more it'll melt.
Let me turn on up then.
Yeah.
Way on up.
Yep. You just want
Power
some heat
boil.
up. I mean, you can. You just don't. You don't want it to burn though. So, but like I say, just keep stirring, and the more you stir, the more it's gonna do its thing. It'll get more like, I guess if it's a word, thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. Like more
Thin,
gooder.
thinner, thinnest.
Well, it's gonna be good, and goodest. So it's gonna be.
Such word.
It's gonna be good.
Where are you from?
I don't know. Cornbread and chicken, I reckon. Let me go ahead and put you a little bit of this in there. This is a smoked Gouda. That's probably. I'm gonna put about half. Probably a cup and a half or so, give or take a little bit. Well. You just keep on the stir. And if your bottom, if that, you can, is that red? Oh, I don't want it to. Yeah, you good.
It's a little brown down there.
Just keep on stirring. You don't want it to get brown. You want it to.
I'm saying it is brown.
I mean, that's,
Like that?
Yeah, that's just, let me see. What we want to do is just stir it. Keep on stirring. Just a lot of cheese, Miss Cleve.
Just stir it right on out of the pot.
We just want it to melt. Matter of fact, if you want to rinse that, if we had a little more surface on the bottom of that pan, that pot that's in the sink right there, if you want to stir it,
Well,
I mean, just rinse it out. We could put it in the bottom of that, and it might be a little bit better, a little more surface on the bottom than this. We just want this to melt. It's gonna take it a minute. A lot of cheese. Lots of cheese, Miss Cleveland.
huh?
I said, this is just lots of cheese. And we may can transfer it over in that. I don't know, it may mix better in that. Just set it right over there for a second.
It's getting gooey.
Yeah, it's getting there. It just takes it a minute. Because like I say, it's a lot. Slide that one over here on the eye. This one right here is a bit deeper, and it might be a little bit better. Just keep on stirring it in that. That was a little bit, like I say, it gives you a little bit more of a handle. That handle on that one gets hot and it's hard to hold on to. Just like I said, just keep on stirring. I'm gonna get you just a little bit more. We'll stir a little bit more cream in it as we keep. Like I say, the magic is in the wrist, I guess, to say on this recipe. Because like I say, you just want this to put a little bit more of that, a little bit more cream in it. But like I say, you gotta. I don't know how the best way to. You just gotta look at it and have a little bit of discernment of how much noodles you got. I always cook too many noodles. I know that. I always have too many. That cool it off, so Tina, just let it set back down and just keep stirring. Just keep on stirring. You just don't want it to stick. Like I say, I always tend to cook too many noodles. I mean, I know this is a lot, but I'll go ahead and put some of these in there while you're getting that ready. But you go ahead and pre-cook some macaroni, and like I said, we'll start with that. And if we need some more, we got plenty more. If we don't need it, we can use that for something else. But like I say, once we dump our mixture on it and then mix it, then like I say, if we need to add a few more noodles, we can. It's just hard to take them out. What you think, Miss Cleveland?
I'm just stirring.
All right, cut it down to medium now. Just cut it down to medium. You good? You are all good. And see, this is the other. Let me talk about this just for a minute. Y'all know which we've done a lot of. It seems like we've done a lot of chicken recipes lately, but I just love the chicken. But I love to go and get these rotisserie chickens. I like these. They're easy. You can just get them. They're cheap. You can go ahead and debone it. Now, any of these recipes we do, you can, if you want to get you a whole chicken and boil it. If you'd rather do that, Tina, you can get a chicken, boil it, and that, you already got a good stock.
You ain't got to worry about me doing that.
I know. But these rotisserie chickens are good. They already seasoned good, and they just work on these dishes. So this is other than the macaroni and that white cheddar and that Gouda cheese in there, this is gonna be our topping for our buffalo, and then we're gonna cover that with some. We're gonna cover it with some of that buffalo sauce, and Tina, this is gonna be some good stuff. You gonna eat some of it?
Probably.
Yeah, I know you probably will.
This is this my kind of food.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead. That's a stick of melted butter. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my cup of barbecue sauce, buffalo sauce, not barbecue. I ain't making barbecue sauce today, but we're just gonna mix all that up and get this ready. This will be our topping that goes on it. Last time I got in cooked wings, the food police, they got all over me because I didn't use clarified butter, but yeah, I didn't use they said it had too much oil in it, but I'm sorry, this is the way we roll right here. We just gonna melt the butter and just use it. So let's see how it's got more liquid now. See, it's just the more you stir it in that pan, it seems to move better on it.
It ain't sticking.
Yeah. That sauce smells good though. But Miss Cleveland, we about got this thing right here ready to go. It don't take a whole lot. It don't take a whole lot at all. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and rinse my hands so I'll be ready to put that chicken on there. Did I mention those food police? Y'all know how they'll be on me if they say, well, you touched this and didn't touch that and then you grab that. So I wash my hands a lot. What you thinking about it, Miss Cleveland?
I wash my hands of it a lot.
At least you didn't say me. So, but you were looking at me when you said that, so I don't know what that means. But God is still good, no matter how mean you are.
That's right. Somebody got to be.
Miss Cleveland can be mean sometimes. She jumped on me first thing this morning. Good Lord, y'all.
I did not.
Yes, she did too.
I did not.
I woke up and I said, "How you doing this morning?" And then before I could even say, and she may say it, may not, but I always tell her how beautiful she is, and I tell her how much I love her all the time. And I was gonna say, "How you doing this morning, beautiful?" And before I could even say beautiful, she's, "I don't know. I ain't been awake long enough to know how I'm doing something."
Look, my head wasn't even up off the pillow.
I just rolled over. I didn't
I ain't been awake long enough to know how I am.
She's not as sweet as she looks, y'all. She can be mean.
I was trying to see what Marley was doing.
I know. See, she was paying Marley attention. I was trying to tell her, and she wouldn't even listen to me. You just stir that cheese.
I'm gonna let it burn.
No, you're not, neither. You better not let that cheese burn. Turn it off and keep stirring right there, Miss Cleveland. We're gonna go ahead and mix this in. Y'all, Lord have mercy. So she been and got on to me. Yeah, I cook these noodles. I'm going ahead and cook these ahead of time. Like I say, you go ahead and cook these, and if you need to refrigerate them overnight, you can. I do that on occasion. If I know I'm cooking a lot of big dishes or something the next day, I'll cook these. I'll put a little olive oil in a Ziploc bag and mix them up so they don't get all sticky, and it seems to do pretty good. It seems to work pretty well. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but that's the way we do it. So there's another good tip of the day.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's the tip. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, there's the tip of the day. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, let me have that now. Just hold on to that spoon right there. I may use yours some here in a minute, too. So we're going to just go ahead and we're going to pour that in here. That's your cheese sauce, Miss Cleveland.
Can I turn this off? Oh, I did turn it off.
Yeah, you did. You got it. So this is what I was talking about. When you mix this, I think we're going to be pretty good. I done this enough to where I can kind of gauge in the beginning about what we got. But you just want it to be about like this right here. And it thickens up kind of fast because those noodles were cool. They was in the refrigerator for a little while, and I got them out. And matter of fact, our refrigerator that I stored some stuff in last night, it was trying to freeze stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, but these were good. But so you just want to mix it up. That's about what you want. That's about the consistency you want. I didn't put a pan over here. Let me grab this pan. And I guess we could spray this just a little bit. I don't know that it's really necessary because that's got some oil in it already. But I give it just a little.
Yeah, I would.
Just a little bit on the bottom. I'm gonna move this and set. Here. I got it. Set that right there. And I'm gonna get you to help me.
We're using our handy dandy throwaway pans.
That's it. Y'all know us, we try to make it as easy and as simple as we can. And that's the reason why I tell everybody all the time, if you come to our house, we're gonna cook in this.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, it don't matter. That's what you're gonna get.
Red Solo cups, green Solo, whatever. That's what I want to use, and I want it to be as easy. And when we get done, we throw that stuff in the garbage and we go on with our day. I don't care about washing a bunch of dishes and doing all that. So we do have a dishwasher though, but I still don't even. We dislike dishes so much that we don't even want to put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I love the dishwasher.
I'm talking about, but we use stuff that we don't have to use the dishwasher. What I'm talking about.
I don't mind washing dishes.
Okay, let me rinse off one more time, Miss Cleveland.
Frankie thinks he's got to wash them as soon as he gets done cooking.
They get on my nerves.
I ain't that way. I can let it sit.
Yeah, you sure can.
Wash them later.
I know. You just want to kind of flatten this out, brothers and sisters. And this was I think one of those boxes. I wish I'd have saved that box. I didn't save it because I cooked 2 boxes, and I didn't even put all that out. So I'm telling you, a box of those, not the macaroni and cheese in it, just to get the box of of the elbow noodles, 1 box would be enough for this pan right here. I need to remember that and quit cooking so much.
You always do that.
I know, but I'd always rather have more than not enough. Now, I didn't know how much chicken it was going to take, so what we want to do is just put a good coat on top of this. I don't see nobody's, but I can actually hear mouths watering right now.
So you ain't gonna put all that in there?
No, you just want to.
That just goes on the top?
Yeah, we're just going to put it on top. I have done this before, and we mixed it in.
Yeah.
But I like it better this way. I like it better this way. You can get some chicken off the top, or if you don't, you can kind of push it to the side, and you can get get more macaroni and cheese. You can get what you want. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more. I want to get this in the oven before we go to break. See, all we want to do is just that right there. That's it, Miss Cleveland. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna take our cup of buffalo sauce with our mixture, and then I'll let you take this spoon and just kind of.
You gonna let me do that?
Yeah, if you want to.
You trust me to do that?
No, but I'll let you do it anyway. I don't trust you to do nothing.
All right. I remember that. Tina did it. No, you don't trust me to do that, remember?
I know. You'll bring it up, won't you? But this cup generally works out about. I was trying to get you some everywhere, Tina. Whew. That smells good, don't it? It smells like buffalo sauce.
Yeah, it does. It does smell good, though.
It smells just like it. And see, then that, and see, I will say this about, I'm going to put just a little bit more of this Gouda. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. You ain't got to put, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I want to get this in the oven before we go to break. When you make that macaroni and cheese like that, if you wanted a cream style macaroni and cheese, you could just go right into a bowl and set it on the table. But I want to bake this just enough. Like I say, everything's already done. We want to bake it enough to get everything hot and get this cheese melting. That's all we want to do right now. We just want to warm it up a little bit. Just bake it enough to everything gets gooey. And that's where we're gonna be right here, Tina. Right there. All right, we're fixing to go in.
Pop it in.
We're going in with this boy right there. That's a pan full, ain't it?
So you might need to double pan that.
Yeah, I may when I get it out. It's just a little pan. That's okay. We're gonna put that in a. This is 400 degrees. I may cut it down. I'm gonna let it get started at 400, and then I may cut it back down to about 375.
Can you broil it?
Yeah, but I want it to, those noodles and all. It needs to get warm all the way through.
You're
not trying to cook it all the way through. Yeah. We're just trying to get it warm all the way through because everything is already done. And this is a cream style. You know, if the longer you bake it, the thicker it'll get. You know, it'll be more thick like a regular pan macaroni and cheese. But this is made more like a cream style, so we don't want it to be like a gel. We want it to still kind of be creamy. But
Got you.
You got me?
Yep.
Think you can do it now?
Yep.
All right, Miss Cleveland. Well,
we're gonna go to break.
Yeah, we're gonna let this bake for a little bit. I'm gonna fix me another cup of coffee, and we'll be back, and we're gonna pull this out of the oven and see what we got. We'll see y'all in just a few minutes on the master's table.
Welcome back. Before we look at the macaroni and cheese, I'm going to give you your verse of the day, and it comes from Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. And well, this is a good lesson for all of us, I think, because we're put here to build each other up and not to tear each other down. And we all need to do better at doing that. So keep that verse on your heart and practice it, and things will get better.
That's right. That's right. Let me go ahead and pull this out, Miss Cleveland. I went ahead and put this in the pan. These little pans right here is kind of thin.
Yeah, we had double that.
Yeah, that's our, let me push that back in. There we go. All right. Well, there it is.
Voila.
That's the, I guess you would say that's the master's table white macaroni and cheese with buffalo mac, whatever you want to call it. And this baked, really, we just broiled this for a little while. I baked it a little bit at 400. I just want it to get hot, make sure it's warm all the way through. Like I say, I want it to stay creamy. I don't want this to be a gelled macaroni and cheese. And you just want to get your cheese melted and get it a little crispy on the top. I can take a little spoon out, see if I can find me I think I got a bowl right here.
I think it'll be hot.
just to show you what we got.
Now you could pair this with a salad, garlic bread. Garlic bread's always good. I guess you could do, I mean, you really wouldn't have to pair it with anything, I don't guess.
But see, that's creamy. Like I said, this is not a gel. Now, if you wanted to bake it long enough, it would kind of gel. But this is we want this to stay creamy. That's kind of what I was aiming for. So that's a creamy style mac and cheese with buffalo sauce and chicken on it. I mean,
it smells good.
I want to bite, but I know it's kind of warm. You want to try it, or you want me to try it?
You go ahead.
So you want me to burn my mouth? I'm gonna try it and see. I'm gonna hide this, Miss Cleveland. That's good. That's good. It's really good.
Right,
I like it. I like it a bunch.
Thank you for joining us today. Send us your recipes. If you would like seasonings, get in touch with Frankie. And until next time, we love you. God loves you. God bless you. And we'll see you next week.